Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is never short on headlines, whether it's her fiery politics or her personal life. That's just as wild to follow first reaction. People go, Marjorie's nuts. Back in 2022, after 27 years of marriage, her husband, Perry Greene, filed for divorce, called it irretrievably broken. Now the whispers back then hinted maybe there was some cheating in the mix, though Marjorie never confirmed a thing. But before the ink on those papers was even dry, she was already showing up with a new dude. Brian Glenn? Yeah, Brian's not just some random guy. He's the chief White House correspondent for Real America's Voice, a right-wing network that fits right into Marjorie's world. They went public in early 2023, and Marjorie even joked in an interview that maybe she was falling in love with the press, a twist she didn't see coming sometimes, man. You're just not in control. But here's a detail that kind of slid under the radar: their age gap. Brian's reportedly 56, 6 years older than Marjorie. Not exactly shocking in politics. I mean, we've seen couples with 20 or even 30 years between them still. It's one more piece to a relationship already stacked with drama. Brian's a Texas boy, Lamar University grad. And yep, he was a Pi Kappa Alpha frat guy, been in media forever, leaning hard to the right politically. So yeah, he and Marjorie cut from the same cloth, and not just in politics. Both of them have had plenty of "did they just say that?" moments, according to Q. And look, I'm just quoting here. I don't have proof, but Q says it. Many in our government are worshiping Satan. And if the name Brian Glenn doesn't instantly ring a bell, you might remember his viral back and forth with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House. Do you ever, why don't you wear a suit? You're the top guy in your country and you won't even put a suit on? Want to know if you own one? Yeah, let's say that didn't exactly land well with the public. But honestly, it had shades of Marjorie's blunt, say it like it is style. And maybe that's why they vibe so well. I think your fake eyelashes are messing up. No, nothing's wrong. Hold up. Listen. Even Trump himself had some fun with their relationship. When he visited a Florida detention center nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz, he spotted Brian and introduced him to Ron DeSantis as the very lucky boyfriend of Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was working out pretty hard this weekend. Brian later hopped on social media to gush about Marjorie said he loved her with all his heart. And the two have dropped plenty of sweet posts online. They're not shy about it. Brian's just as hardcore for Trump as Marjorie is pushing the same talking points from the 2020 election denial to going after transgender athletes. But here's where relationship experts raise eyebrows. Susan Trombetti, a pro matchmaker, warns that with two big assertive personalities, fights could blow up fast. Imagine trying to cool things down when both people thrive on confrontation. Yeah, not exactly Netflix and chill vibes. How dare you attack someone's looks like that? Oh, your feelings hurt now? Girl, baby girl, don't even start. Trombetti also says, Brian's old comments about women might not mix too well with Marjorie's brash attitude. And if neither one of them ever backs down, things could get messy quickly. And it's not just about private arguments. It's how their fire spills out in public, making their loud, polarizing style even louder. My partner already draws enough negative publicity, I don't need more in my life. Still, Trombetti admits, there's potential here for a powerhouse couple even if unpredictable, but the trick would be separating politics from their personal life, building real communication and finding space away from the cameras. And let's be honest, that last part might be the hardest of all. Marjorie's personal life gets almost as much heat as her politics, and in that way, she's a lot like Donald Trump. And speaking of Trump, here's some juicy throwback drama. He cheated on his first wife with the woman who'd later become his second. And guess what? Karma boomeranged, because she allegedly cheated on him right back. Let's rewind to that chapter. Donald met Ivana Zelnichkova, in 1976. She came to New York City for modeling, and one night at dinner with other models, Donald swoops in, gets the group the best table, then slides right in with them. Smooth. I turned to my friend like, Good news, bad news. Good news, we're getting seated fast. Bad news, this guy's sitting with us. By Christmas, Donald's already asking her to vacation in Aspen. New Year's Eve comes, and he straight up tells her, "If you don't marry me, you'll ruin your life." Classic Trump move. Guess what? Even though they'd only known each other for a few months, Ivana said yes. They tied the knot on April 9, 1977 in New York City, honeymooned in Mexico, and she got pregnant with their first kid December 31st, 1977, Donald.